There are moments in life when you feel something heavy inside you, not because of what happened today, but because of what you're still holding from yesterday. A memory you can't forget, a person you can't forgive, a mistake you can't move on from. And deep down, you already know. It's hurting you more than anything else, but you still hold it. Why? That's what we're going to talk about today, because learning the power of letting go is not just advice. It's a way of surviving life without breaking inside. And if you stay with me till the end, you might start seeing your pain in a completely different way, not as something that destroys you, but something you can finally put down. Let's start slow. Have you ever been lying in bed at night and suddenly a memory comes back? Something someone said to you, something unfair that happened, or a moment where you wish you reacted differently, and suddenly your heart gets tight. You start thinking again and again, why did this happen to me? Why did I say that? Why didn't I do better? And just like that, your peace is gone. The room is silent, but your mind is loud. If this is you, you're not weak. You're just human. We all carry things we don't know how to drop. But here's the truth. Most people don't realize. You are not suffering only because of what happened. You are suffering because you are still holding it. There was a man who lost his job. It was sudden, no warning. One day he was working normally. Next day he was called into an office and told it's over. He went home quiet. Didn't talk much. For weeks he kept thinking about it. I was not respected. They didn't value me. I gave everything to that company. And every day he replayed it in his head like a broken film. But months passed and nothing changed. Same thoughts, same anger, same pain. Until one day, an older friend told him something simple. You're still going to that office in your mind every day, even though they already closed the door on you. That hit him hard, because it was true. He had already left the job, but he never left the feeling. And that's when things slowly started to change, not because the past changed, but because he stopped carrying it. This is what Stoic thinking quietly teaches us. There are things in life you control, and things you don't. You don't control what people did to you. You don't control what they said. You don't control what you lost. But you do control what you carry forward. And most people don't realize this. They think letting go means forgetting. But it doesn't. Letting go means I will not suffer twice for the same thing. Now think about this. How many times have you lost a small argument and then kept winning it in your head for days? You imagine what you should have said. You imagine how you should have responded. You build perfect replies when the moment is already gone. And every time you do that, you reopen the wound. There was a young guy who argued with a close friend. It was over something small, but pride got involved. They stopped talking, days turned into weeks, and every night he kept thinking, I should have said this. No, I should have said that. Until one night, he realized something strange. The argument was over, but he was still inside it. And the other person? They were probably sleeping peacefully. That's when he understood sometimes the only person still fighting the battle is you. But here's where things get deeper. Letting go is not just about people or arguments. It's also about yourself, your past mistakes, the version of you that you don't like anymore, the things you regret. There was a girl who failed an important exam. She felt like her whole future collapsed. Her friends moved on, but she stayed stuck. Every time she tried again, she thought, I'm not smart enough. I already failed once. And slowly, she stopped trying fully. Not because she couldn't do it, but because she couldn't forgive herself. And this is something very quiet, but very dangerous. When you don't let go of your past self, you punish your present self. Most people don't realize this. Your mind is like a room, and every grudge, every regret, every anger is like placing heavy furniture inside it. At first it feels okay, but over time, the room gets smaller. You can't breathe properly, you can't think clearly, and you don't even know why you feel stuck. But it's because you are full of things you never removed. Let's pause here for a second, because this is important. Letting go is not weakness. It's not saying what happened was okay. It's saying, I am choosing my peace over this pain. There was another story. A man lost someone he loved deeply. And after that, he stopped enjoying life. He kept their photos, kept their messages, kept everything. Every day he would sit and replay old memories. At first, people thought it was love, but slowly it became suffering. One day, someone asked him, do you think they would want you to live like this? He didn't answer, because deep down, he knew the truth. Love is not holding on to pain. Love is remembering without drowning. And slowly, he started changing. Not forgetting, but learning how to carry love without suffering. Now listen carefully. Most people think time heals everything, but time alone does nothing. You can spend 10 years holding the same pain and still feel it fresh. What heals you is not time. It's release. It's decision. It's the moment you say, this no longer gets my energy. But letting go is not easy, because your mind will resist. God, it will say, but they were wrong. But I deserved better. But I can't just forget. And yes, maybe all of that is true, but here's the hard truth. Being right doesn't always bring peace. Sometimes you can be completely right and still be completely unhappy. And Stoic thinkers understood this deeply. Peace is not found in proving everything. Peace is found in choosing what not to carry. Let me tell you something simple. Imagine you are walking and someone throws mud on your clothes. You can stop and throw mud back. Or you can keep walking. But if you stop and throw it back, now you are both dirty. That's what holding on does. It keeps you in the same place, with the same pain, long after the moment is gone. And here's where things start to shift. Letting go is not a one-time action. It's a practice. You will feel old emotions come back. You will remember things again. But the difference is, you will not follow them. You will notice them and let them pass, like clouds in the sky. There was a man who used to get angry very fast, at work, at home, in traffic, everywhere. But one day, he started doing something small. Every time he felt anger, he paused and asked himself, do I want peace or do I want to be right? At first, he still reacted, but slowly, something changed. The pause got longer, the reactions got smaller, and one day he realized nothing outside changed, but everything inside did. Now, let's come back to you. Think about what you are still holding. A person, a memory, a mistake, a version of your life that didn't go the way you wanted. Now ask yourself honestly, how long are you going to carry it? A week more? A year more? 10 years? Because life will keep moving either way. The only question is, will you move with it or stay stuck behind it? We are getting to an important point now. Most people think letting go means losing something, but in reality, letting go is gaining yourself back. Your focus returns. Your energy returns. Your peace returns. And slowly, life feels lighter again. Not perfect, but lighter. And here is the mid-truth you need to hear clearly. You don't need to fix the past to be free. You just need to stop visiting it every day. That's it. Because every time you go back in your mind, you reopen something that was already closed. Let's go deeper again. There was a young man who kept thinking about his past relationship. He would check old photos, old chats. Every night, same habit. He said he missed the person, but what he really missed was the feeling. One day, he deleted everything. Not because he stopped caring, but because he finally understood. I cannot move forward while holding my past in my hands. It was painful at first, but slowly his mind became quieter, and for the first time in a long time, he felt present again. Now let's bring this together. Letting go is not forgetting. It's not weakness. It's not pretending nothing happened. It's saying, my life is too valuable to be lived in yesterday. And here's something powerful to remember. Every time you let go of something heavy, you make space for something new. New peace, new strength, new clarity. But if your hands are always full, life cannot give you anything new. So ask yourself tonight, what am I still carrying that I don't need anymore? Not because it didn't matter, but because I matter more. And slowly, step by step, you start becoming someone new. Not someone who never got hurt, but someone who doesn't stay hurt forever. Let's end with this. Life will always give you things to hold, some good, some painful, some unfair. But you get to choose what stays inside you. And the strongest people are not the ones who never fall into pain. They are the ones who learn how to put it down. Quietly, calmly, without drama. Just letting it go. So today, if something is still sitting heavy in your heart, don't fight it. Don't feed it. Just take one small step back and say to yourself, this is where I stop carrying this. And that's where freedom begins. If this message spoke to you and helped you even a little, consider subscribing. And remember, you are not what happened to you. You are what you choose to carry forward.